What's up guys, here's 20, I hope you're doing well. In today's live stream, we're gonna play a little bit of automation. Now, as you saw by the thumbnail, yes, we are doing a V12 van. Yes, and I know this live stream is a little later than normal, but besides the point, here it is, our beautiful engine. Of course, an absolute awesome machine that I've built in, I think it was Monday's video, or Friday's video, I can't remember, I think it's Friday's video, to be honest. But yeah, welcome. Now, this engine is of course beautiful. Now the chassis we're gonna make equally as beautiful. So, and also in this live stream we're actually gonna go out and use this thing in BeamNG. Now it might be stupid loud, but besides the point, we're gonna use all-wheel drive for this thing with an auto. 10 speed too. That's always awesome. Top speed I'm just gonna leave it about here. Let's do a electronic viscous LSD type deal. Radio. Ooh, yes, we can do some drag slicks, because I'm not gonna be able to turn with this thing. It is too heavy. Let's just do that a whole bunch. Those tires are as very wide as they can be. But let's try and widen the fenders a little bit. By a lot of it I mean a boatload of it. There we go. That actually looks decent. Awesome. And actually narrow those fenders a little more. They don't need them to be that thick. Mind you, that's actually a boatload of a tire. Like that is a tire and a half. Beautiful. It looks like a big off-roady van, I love it. Why do I love this thing so much? Let's just increase the rim size a little more. This is actually adding too much weight, but weight is our friend with this thing. Hopefully. Of course. Now, ceramic brakes is probably not the way to go. Probably going to go vented all around. So we can actually stop whenever I slam on the brakes. Let's do a little more spicy brakes. Let's do that. So they're proper clamping force. Let's do a sport under tray with a decent amount of cooling because it's a large engine. Don't worry, I'll do all the scooping and all of that also while I'm at it. Beautiful. You have 6 people in this thing made very comfortably, very large and very comfortable. Because there's the engine of course, and to get a better view of it we can remove the body. There we go. There's our wonderful V12. That poor little transaxle, that thing's gonna explode. Trying to take off. We're gonna break that thing in half. We should actually make this thing also that purple color of the engine onto the body. Probably should do that. Might look better. We'll do electric power steering so we do not mess with the engine's power. Same with the safety and stuff. I'm gonna make it a little lighter of course. Weight biased is fine. Actually want it a little more towards the rear. Actually let's do 45% there. Beautiful. Suspension I'm gonna do active semi-active type suspension. I think I'm gonna go with a more sporty look, so a little lower if I can. Because this thing is monster trucking, but it's monster trucking for a reason. Beautiful. Now, let's add some features. Lights on the front, of course, gonna be. Let's do what is gonna look good and does not suck. I think. Actually, let's do these. I believe these will look good. If I can find them in a style I like. Oh, yeah, let's just go with this. See how this looks. Okay, I can do those a little wider. There we go. That doesn't look too terrible. I can actually bring it inward a little more. There we go. Beautiful. Front grille is probably gonna be. We're gonna need that. That always looks good. Makes it look a little more complete, I think. Something like that. I think it's a bit low. Let's bring it up a little more. A little wider. Yeah, okay. We can go with that. That looks good. Alright, so now we just need our center grill, which is probably going to be something of this nature. Yeah. Make it a little wider. Should I make it low or should I change it? I should change it. Doesn't fit the look completely. I think something that's going to fit the look more is either something of this nature or something like, if I can find it, it would be good. Something like this too. This wouldn't look bad. Let's just see how this looks first. That will fit the contour of the light a lot better. Something like that. Yeah, something like that would look good. There we go. I think we bring that up. I don't know. No, I don't think I'm gonna go with this style. This style is not correct. That style would look good. I don't know. There's so many styles to pick from. I know which one's gonna work beautifully. That one actually might. Those ones might. But let's go with this one. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah. Alright. Make that a lot larger. A lot higher. Yeah, okay, I can see that working. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, okay, cool. Next we'll go on to using these types of mirrors. No, I've got the perfect mirror in mind. Yeah, that one would look good. A little more that way. Beautiful. I'm not going to change the size because I think it looks appropriate for this van style. Alright, so the light is still bothering me. Okay, let's see a different style. Okay, no, I'm not going to use that light. That light is just angering me now. I'll leave... No, let's change the grill too. So the only one I'm going to leave is the bottom grill. That one is the best looking one of them all. Without going super custom and doing all the weird trickery that you typically do with a custom grill. Let's just see if I can use this one. This type of grill, now we need lights to fit that grill. I think square is not gonna look good. Yeah, let's see what these look like. That style. Yeah, that looks ugly. Don't like that. No. Those might look good. It's done correctly. Yeah, okay, I could work with that. It's not the best looking I've done. I've done better looking grills than this. Front ends than this. Yeah, let's just go with that. That looks okay. This isn't supposed to be a all beautiful van. It should be a van that you can get in and work with. That has 1,000 more horsepower than anybody can think of. It has more horsepower than most other vans combined. I mean, 6,000 horsepower at least. No, excuse me, 5,100 horsepower is nothing to sneeze at. That's a boatload of power. For the rear, I probably have to do some custom trickery for the rear. I don't believe there is a good looking one for the rear, so that, yeah, let's just do some custom trickery. Now, custom trickery is going to start with, I believe I can do something like this. That might actually look good in the front and also in the rear. Move that a little more that way, and we're going to make this one a brake light. So we're going to do that as a brake light. Should I do that as a running light? Let's do that as a tail light. There we go, tail light. Yeah, I can work with those as tail lights. Now what I'm going to do is put smaller lights inside this light to make it work better. Take a light like this, we rotate it about 45 degrees, we'll make it smaller, and then we can place them in here. So the first one is probably going to be an indicator. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Thank you, I like memes. I do hope it looks good. Wanna see what it looks like from the front? Here it is. It's ugly from the front, but the engine is all it's about. That engine is 9,100 horsepower of pure absolute doesn't give a flying fluffer to make it a good word. But yeah, thank you. Now, just gonna continue on adding these lights. So let's do that, clone it, move it, make it a little smaller. These I'm gonna do as brake lights. That's important. Somewhat. Let's copy that again. 2 brake lights and a reverse lights. So 2 I've got left. Yeah. Yeah, it does a little bit, but it's not really the look I was going for, but it just ends up that way sometimes. It looks very, very recognizable. But yeah. The last little light I am gonna add as this type of light. Make it a little wider, a little higher, more wide. Okay, that's not gonna work too well. Yeah, okay, I can work with that. Yeah, that's good. Alright. I think I'm gonna go with a solid white light like that to make it a reverse light. Well, let's see what all the lights look on. Let's see. Headlights, of course. Should have those on. Indicators. Those look good. What does these look? Oh yeah, I like that. That looks good. Turn on the brake lights. Beautiful. I will add the top brake light in just here in a second. That's the tail light. Can you still see the brake light? Yeah, I can. And the reverse light. Okay, that's that. Well, that looks good. I personally think that looks okay. So now we can add a top brake light, which is gonna be. Let's use that one. I think that's gonna look good. Way at the top. And before you ask, yes, we're gonna test this thing in BeamNG in a little bit. Because I'm curious to see what this thing sounds like in a chassis. Yes, there we go. You would not miss that brake lights. Those are bright. It has this wonderful engine I built in, I think it's 2 videos ago? No, 1 video ago. I built this thing. 9.4 liters of pure fury. 9,100 horsepower. It is an absolute behemoth of an engine. I love building these types. So the engine that... the reason why I built that engine is I wanted to prove to myself that I can build an engine that absolutely slaps. And I can go and do things that I needed to do. So that's why that engine is in existence at the moment. Is it the most reliable engine? No. Is it an engine that is pretty cool? Yes. Is it unique in its own right? Yes. So yeah. Yeah, no. Even if it wants to work though. I know sometimes BeamNG and automation don't always work well together. Sometimes there is hiccups, but I believe it will sound beautiful. Yes, because a minivan needs a big old diffuser with all of the goodness. Yes. Well, I wanted, yeah, let's go diffuser. Let's go with the diffuser. Yeah, there we go. Yes, there we go. Now that's completing a beautiful look. I can work with that. Let's do dual exit exhaust. So we're gonna do those. One this side. Yeah, that's a sort of gonna be one of those compensating types. But hey, it's okay. It's perfectly a-okay. Why is that doing that now? Okay, game, you want to be weird? Let's be weird. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Yes, look at that. Now I just need wheels. Wheels, I think I'm gonna go with something very, very, very interesting. If that's a beautiful look. Something like that. Now I can change the color of the van too. I'm also gonna make it purple like the engine, because purple is a good color. I can't even remember why I painted the engine purple. Honestly, I cannot remember. Yes, that's good. High flake, no flake. Let's go mid flake. The rest of the body of the vehicle, I'm probably gonna do something different. Let's see what it will look with the ice white. Ooh, yes. Okay, yeah, I can actually see that. Alright. This is a very stylish van. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. What do you all think of it? I like it. This is a game. Automation is a game, bro. It's a fantastic game. I love this game. It's one of those games I can play that invokes my creative side. Makes it look beautiful. Sometimes you have creations like this. We forgot the most important thing. Because it's mid-engined, and yes, it's mid-engined, something like that, mid-engined, of course. Just so we can fit all the engines and stuff. Yeah, thank you, man, thank you. So now we're gonna add a scoop on the side because it has an engine in the middle. So probably gonna do something different. But what style though? That's a good style. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna add 2 on each side. Yeah, there we go. Giant old scoop. Make sure there's a lot of air in that engine bay. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit, yeah. Yes, there we go. Obnoxious size roof scoop on the side. Oh, actually now it's a side entrance, but yeah. Yeah, no, it does. This engine, my only gripe with it is how it makes power. Like usually engines doesn't really make, regular engines of regular nature makes engine in this area. They start making power in this area before it does all of this here, if that makes sense. But yeah, no. I'm just quickly gonna update the thumbnail with that picture. We're gonna add this thumbnail later, don't worry. I'm not gonna mess with it now. But yeah, no. Let's see how much this van costs, because I've got an idea this thing's gonna be uber duper expensive. 481 kilometers an hour, okay, I can get behind that. So we're making, oh dear, how much does, whoa, okay, wait. For every power to weight ratio, for every kilo there is, what, 2.2 horsepower if I'm getting this correctly? Oh my goodness. This thing is more, how can I put this? The Koenigsegg 1.1 is 1 kilo per horsepower, right? 1 horsepower, 1 kilo, that difference, right? This thing has 2 horsepower for every kilo. 2.2 horsepower for every kilo. Oh, this thing's gonna fly. Anyways, what I want to look. Ooh, okay. $2.85 million for a beautiful van that doesn't have a name. I think I'm just gonna call this thing Drive. Something with Drive in the name. Beautiful machine I built a while ago. So let's name this thing. I'm just gonna put the company name in like that, and also we're gonna name this thing Drive or Fly. Yeah, no, that's a lot of money to pay for a van. And how are you doing, man? How's everybody doing? Shall not happen. Yeah, no. No, but that's dollars. That isn't the local currency. So it's still a boatload of money. Drive. Oh dear, I cannot spell today. Let me just quickly fix this error. Yeah. Didn't know my English was that horrible. I'm good, thank you for asking. I'm actually excellent today. The weather is nice, and yeah, when the weather is nice, I'm happy. When it's cold, I'm happy. It's too hot, I'm not very happy. I think most people aren't very happy when it's too hot. But yeah, thank you for asking. Just waiting for this thing to export, then we'll probably hop over to Beam. Let me just quickly go open the game. Because that might be important. It's a little bit important. I don't know if Beam is gonna be nice to me today, or is Beam gonna be an absolute square today. I don't know. This van is still beautiful though. I like it. And all of its obnoxious traits. Okay, Beam should be launching in just a few minutes. I hope. Because Beam is sometimes full of itself. Sometimes. Okay, cool. Now I'm just waiting for Beam to open. So I do apologize if it's a little bit of a wait, but yeah, that's a lot of rand. Yeah, no. Most supercars you don't even cost that much. If you're talking hypercars, well, you're talking a few million, billion, whatever. Imagine that, $1 billion supercar. What would that look like? That's my question. What would $1 billion buy you? As for a supercar. Interesting. Yes. It is crazy. Yeah, 53 million rand is still a, lack of a better word, enormous amount of money to pay for a minivan, essentially. But hey, it's all good. Yes. Beam should be opening now. Come on. Thank you for opening. There we go. So I'm gonna quickly throw it over to Beam, if it wants to play nicely. Is Beam available? Yes, Beam's available. Okay. Now Beam is launching, if you were wondering. I'm just waiting for Beam to do its thing. So I know I'm saying it a lot, but yeah. I'm a bit uncomfortable when Beam is full of itself. Okay, cool. So now let's just close automation, exit the desktop, yes, beautiful, okay. We're gonna go into stream room now. It should be, okay, let me just quickly see if it wants to, okay, there it is, beautiful. Is it available here? Yes it is, okay, cool. Sorry for a little bit of a technical issue. Ignore the warning up in the right hand corner, it's not really important. We're gonna go to the grid map, of course, because grid map is always fun. It's a fantastic place to be. But yeah. So how has everybody's day been so far? I hope good. While my game decides if it wants to play nice or not. So, just waiting for it to load. Okay. Alright. Game. What do you mean? Okay. Pretty interesting. That's cool, man. Mediocre, okay. So your day was mediocre so far. Nothing really interesting happened. Mostly bored. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm very illiterate when it comes to English. I'm sorry. I am not the most proficient in it. So believe it or not, it's actually not my first language. I actually have a different language, my first language. But yeah, I do believe everyone should speak more than one language. I honestly believe so. Because if you speak more than one language, well, It's easier to understand words and all of that. Yeah, okay. Cool. Glad I'm not the only one. So yeah, let's quickly test this thing. I've got an idea this thing's gonna be stupid loud. For a minivan, that is. Come on. Okay. Let's see. Let's go down. There we go. I hope I saved it. Yes, there we go. Beautiful place. Awesome. Skill issues with English. Yeah, no, I also understand. Skill issue. That's a nice way of putting it. Okay, that's really a good way of putting it. Oh. I think most people in the world that doesn't speak English as their primary language, if they're okay. Oh dear. Yeah, I know it was an interesting message, but yeah. Oh dear, we've got the wheelie parade going on here. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, it sometimes does it, but that's for good. This vehicle just cracks me up. Look at this thing, it's freaking wheelies. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh. Well, no. Well, there's not much I can do about that. Okay. Interesting. This thing, I love that it does wheelies all day. Yeah, no, I get it. Oh, okay, I'm done messing around this thing. Let's go and test if it can even do a quarter mile or some sort. Yeah, no, skill issues are gonna be very much present here. The ECS via ESC messing with your stuff. Turn that off. Nope, we aren't in. No, we cannot be in two-wheel drive because that would be dangerous. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, game. I'm just gonna slowly lead up to this thing powering through. The reason why I'm pedaling it is because it lifts up, unfortunately. Okay, well, we're just two-wheeling it, because why not? And I had a front tire. Whoa. What is going on with my tires? Yeah, too much boost, to be honest. Look at the tire size. Whoa. Yeah, I probably should have, but hindsight is 2020 and my dumbass don't always recommend doing anything, so I sometimes forget to do things, and that's one of them. It still does 378 miles an hour. Can you imagine that doing it out in a minivan? Imagine that one for a second. That is mad. To be real with you, that's mad. I think my turbo just left the chat. Oh, no, now we're having skill issues again. Okay, no problem. Skill issue away. Yes, doing all the flips. Well, on that bombshell, let's go to somewhere else where we can go mess with this thing again. Let's see how far it will jump. Do we have any jumps here? Yes, we do. Okay, can it not wheel? Actually, we can actually go and do that. Yes, wheelie again. Wheelie or not. Okay, well, having more skill issues, okay. Look like Skilly Shazada gonna be rare today. Nope. Down, thank you. I hope this is indeed. I hope this is entertaining. I do hope so. Yes, the barrel rolls are real today. Let's see how far it will go up the hill climb like this, without wheeling, hopefully. These are real world tests, so let's see if it's even possible. Okay. Okay. Are you wheeling up it? No problem. That wasn't a problem for this thing, and let's see how much it crashes by. Ah, no! Ah, it still drives, still fine, don't worry about it. Whee! Break it again. That should be the thumbnail, this thing really... Smash. Okay. Enough of that. Yeah, it is somewhat safe, but I'd still not recommend anybody buying it and driving it, because that engine is mad. It is able to wheelie, okay. Enough horsing around. Can we see what this thing will do? Up a jump. Where is a jump? Jump, 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 jump. There's a jump. Okay. B1 wheelers? No. How far will we see this thing will jump? Without it wheeling too much. Okay, we're gonna go in between those two rocks. Okay. So I'm gonna go for about here. Let's see what it will do. Okay, well I just completely missed that. Okay. Let's just go to the jump arena and go and test it there. Because honestly this thing is just gonna mess around here. This jump arena is always fun. I like breaking cars at the jump arena. I guess that's just my normal nature, is breaking things every day. That sounds fun. Oof. Those Scintilla, that beautiful machine there is a Scintilla something of sort. I cannot pronounce the name of it. The first supercar you get in the game now. And that thing is pretty cool. I mean, if you want something to play in BeamNG with that is a supercar, you usually get that thing. And you do all the upgrades to it. Okay. Map is loading. It takes forever, but it is all good. Okay. So how far do we reckon this thing is gonna jump? So I think it's gonna jump extremely far. But we'll have to see. The 400, okay. Let's see what is possible. Just gonna turn that off. I'm gonna have a rolling start here because this is gonna wheelie and it's gonna wheelie badly. Like I said. Whoa, okay. No, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't die. Whee! Somersaults are a thing, and we just passed the 500 meter mark. Wow. We can do better than that, I am very sure of it. Let's see. I wanted to throw it in reverse and see how far it will go in reverse, but okay. Right at the 500 meter mark. Pretty cool. So we have established that this thing can do well over 380 miles an hour, give or take. I think that's what we were up to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a shorter live stream, but yeah. I believe that shorter live streams will be a lot more present. And a couple of things I want to also talk about while we're here. I am going to put out a video Friday let's just say it involves a V16 and making a whole boatload of power. Let's just say that. And also next week I'm probably going to start integrating these engines that I build in automation. I'm going to see what the process is. I've already started to check it out. But the process of taking these engines and putting them regular BeamNG cars. So that's what is coming. And I'm going to do a live stream on that too eventually. So yeah, I do hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your day or evening, whichever way the world is at for you. So yeah, do stay safe, do stay secure. Now, I'll see you wonderful people next video, which is going to be Friday. So fantastic. Thank you guys.